And so
in case you needed us to explain
exactly,
it.
Right? Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh, and today we're here to tell you guys, if you are new bourbon drinkers, here's just a good way to start your bourbon collection, your bourbon selection.
Yeah.
You can collect too, but I mean,
why?
Where's the fun in that? You're not drinking it.
Right, you're gonna drink it, which, by the way, we're not drinking.
Yeah, we're not. Well, we got water.
Yeah.
We should definitely drink the water.
We should put it.
Let's go ahead and hydrate everybody.
So that is good Brita filtered water right there.
That it is. We have 6 categories that we're rolling through here today. We have your cheap, your bottom shelfer, something that you can find no matter where you go, that's going to be solid and do you right, whether you want to mix it or drink it straight.
Right. You can sip it or mix it.
Then we have best value for the age statement, so something with a higher age statement and a lower cost, something you can also more reliably find. Then we have a good barrel proof pour, something that you can still find easily in your local stores. Then we have something a little more, I wouldn't call it craft per se in some cases, but for a lot of you guys, it probably would be craft if you're used to drinking just the stuff that's behind us.
Just a little something outside of your norm.
Yeah, just a little something outside of the norm. Then we have a double oaked favorite. So something to expand, to get a little bit more oak profile on there, and then something local. So, Dad, why don't you get us kicked off?
At least local to us. You'll have to decide on your own.
Yeah.
Local for you,
We'll,
right?
we'll explain it when we see it there. So, Dad, why don't you get us kicked off with your easy to find, cheap mixer or neat sipper?
There we go. J.W. Dant, bottled in bond. Make sure you get the bottled in bond.
Yes, very important. Do not buy the 80 proofer.
Here around us, they're about $17.
In a lot of places, you can get them for like 12.
Yes, you can. Just make sure you get the bottled in bond. It's a Heaven Hill product. You can sip it. You can mix it. If you're an on ice person, you can put it on ice.
It's a very, very good, neat sipping bourbon.
Yeah. And listen, on the on ice thing, it's your bourbon. You drink it however you want to drink it.
Yeah, do your thing.
That's it.
Who cares?
So good, very good, solid pour.
But like you said, very important distinction that you buy the bottled in bond version and not the 80 proof version. 80 proof version's not good.
No, it's grain neutral spirits.
Pretty much.
Pretty much is what it is. Yeah.
So this is Heaven Hill's traditional mash bill, the 78-10-12. And it is going to be, if you like what this tastes like, well, maybe grab yourself a Heaven Hill 7-year bottled in bond. Maybe grab yourself an Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Right.
Maybe graduate up to some of those other Heaven Hill products.
Get yourself a Henry McKenna 10-year.
Yeah.
Go into that type of thing. So, and those are still all below, below $70.
Yeah.
Even while the prices are still just a little bit high right now. So,
It's your gateway bourbon to Heaven Hill.
there you go.
My cheap sipper is good old Wild Turkey 101. I could drink this neat for the rest of my life and be happy.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're just sitting around somewhere, that's what you're sipping on.
That's it. People ask me, and I get asked a fair amount, what's your everyday pour, or what's your daily sipper, and I'm like, if I just want to sit down and have a drink and not really think about it all that much and know what it's going to taste like and know I'm going to like it, that's it right there. $25 here where we are. In Kentucky, sometimes $17.
Is good over ice. I don't typically drink my bourbon over ice, but every now and then I just want to switch it up.
Hey, listen, we're coming into summertime.
It gets hot outside. Sometimes you can't just drink straight whiskey. I mean, I do, but some people can't. I get it. It's hot.
Yeah.
But put this thing over ice. I know a lot of people that do that religiously. That's the only way they drink Wild Turkey is over a cube or with a couple of drops of water in it. Do your thing. Fantastic cocktail mixer too.
It is.
I mean, arguably the best cocktail mixer.
There's nothing wrong with it. And it's even an embossed bottle. I mean, look at that.
And it's going to run you about $25.
Right.
Sometimes 19, depending on where you live.
Yeah. Catch it at Kroger in Kentucky. They run the sale. You're down there.
Stock up on them.
Yes. A little something, more age stated, kind of get you into something a little bit older, that type of thing. So here we got Knob Creek 9-year. Okay. 100 proof, 9 years old. It's always going to be very solid. This is a bar pour almost.
Bar staple.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going into a bar, I always know I can get a pour of Knob Creek. And it's going to be what it is. They are extremely consistent.
Very sweet, nutty, caramel forward, very rich.
Yeah.
nothing's going to do you wrong with that bottle.
No.
It's one of the first bottles I ever bought for myself and said, hey, I'm not mad about this.
No. There's nothing to be mad about with it. It's like 35, 36 bucks for a 750. It's a...
Yeah, you get a 1.75 for like 50, 55.
Yeah, Costco in particular.
Yeah.
Here in the state, it's in the 60s, around 70 for that.
But I mean,
but it's 2 1/4 bottles or 2 1/3 bottles when you're buying one of those.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
Nothing wrong there.
Absolutely not.
Man, if I had a glass, I'd probably pour some.
My higher age statement bottle, everybody, surprise, surprise, it's Eagle Rare 10-year. This is what got me into bourbon. This bottle, I took one sip of this thing and said, oh, that's what this is all about. I see what you all are going crazy for now. 10 years old. This should run you about 40 bucks. Some places have a little bit of an upcharge. I'd pay a 50 for a bottle. That's about as high as I'd go.
It's like 44 and change here in the state, but I expect that to fall a little bit.
There's a lot of places you can buy this for 38 bucks right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not seen
Sometimes even cheaper.
Wow.
Yeah. It's getting...
I've got a bottle over there that I paid $33.99 for, but it was a long time ago.
We're starting to get back to those 10, 15 years ago prices.
Joe C is.
That is interesting.
On the labels.
Who's Joe C on the back of the labels, guys? You guys know?
Just look above the barcode.
Eagle Rare 10. It is 90 proof again, so it's an easy sipper. We're not throwing proof crazy at you for you new drinkers, but it is an absolutely amazing, fruity, rich, oaky, peppery pour that again you can pour over ice if you really need to.
Right, and you can mix with it. It's inexpensive enough you can do that.
Yeah, so. And you should be able to find this a whole lot more often now.
Right.
I mean, I don't think I've been in a store in the last month and a half that has not had Eagle Rare and Buffalo Trace and Blantons.
I haven't been out on a day and been in a few stores that I couldn't find these. Yeah.
I mean, case stacks of them out. And we're in a controlled state. So just imagine what it's like in like Tennessee or somewhere else,
Right.
Just an easy, fantastic, higher aged, good value bourbon.
All right, so let's go for something that is a barrel strength. So this is Hard Truth. This is a sweet mash rye. They do have bourbon as well. And so this one comes in at 115.8 proof. It is, I think these are generally in the 8-9 year range.
No,
that's right. No, they're not. They're not that old. But very, very good, as you can see. Get down on these a little bit. The distribution has widened on them.
Yeah, these are showing up all over the place.
They are very distinctive with the cork that they have on it.
Be careful with the corks. They dry out like crazy.
Yeah, so drink it quick.
Or, I mean, if you can reliably store your bottles like this.
No, don't do that. That deteriorates the cork.
But you do need to tip it. You do need to keep it wet. These more than anything.
As you get ready to open it.
Just a good idea.
Just tip it.
You could even take some clear nail polish and just cover the top so it's
just
sealed.
Just drink it faster.
Whatever you want to do. But definitely it needs some time. These should run you about $60 to $80 depending on where you are. That's what happens when you start moving away from the bigger Kentucky distilleries. The prices do start getting a little bit higher. But honestly, I find that the quality also sometimes can get a little bit higher.
These guys are distilling their own. They're doing some really good stuff.
And their 7-year distillate that's out now.
Very good.
Oh my God.
Very, very good. And they're doing some exploration into finishes and different things. So definitely
delicious stuff.
Actually just started getting distributed into North Carolina.
Yeah.
This month.
So if you're here in NC, you should be able to find them semi-reliably.
Right.
Just ask your store owners, they can order it, your store managers. My barrel proof option, surprise, surprise, is Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs. These will run you about $65 pretty much everywhere. If anybody is trying to charge you more than $65, leave that store. Leave that store.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not genuine.
No.
They're just trying to screw you over.
This one just happens to be a store pick, but there's also single barrel proofs that are from the distillery direct. So you don't have to, they're all good.
Yeah.
Never had a bad one.
Never had a bad one. In particular.
We keeping you up?
No, I just yawn 24/7. Barrel houses. Learn what the barrel houses are. If you guys care about your Coy Hills and your Tanyard Hills and stuff like that. Boiler Hill, yeah, all of those different ones.
Jack and Jill and
Jack and Jill.
There you go.
He probably had a lady named Jill. I heard he was a bit of a womanizer back in the day.
It was, yeah.
But right up here on the labels, that's where you can see the barrel house, and that is how you will be able to know where it comes from. Just do a little Googling. Extremely flavorful for bourbon that is from 5 to 8 years old. And for $65, for the proofs you get on some of these, like this one in particular is 128 too. We have some over there that are almost 140 proof.
Yeah, most of them will crack in that right at 130 or the low 130s. That's where they'll be.
Yeah.
And by the way, the ryes are crazy good.
The ryes are even better than the bourbons. But he picked a rye, so I picked a bourbon.
Yeah.
That's, man. Got to get some variety going on, you know?
A bit more of a craft, but also getting into some age stated, some things like that. This is New Riff. So this is a single barrel, and they do some really, really good stuff here. So
phenomenal stuff.
And they're like $59, $69.
And in some cases, you can get store picks that have just been sitting around for a while for like 50.
And they do the distilling themselves. This one happens to be 118 proof. So just a really, really good bottle of whiskey. You know, a lot of people, you might get turned off by the colored bottle, but at least you can get the color.
Don't be turned off.
No.
Don't be turned off. New Riff makes absolutely phenomenal whiskey.
They do.
And they are always doing something new, always experimenting, always trying stuff. They have 10-year-old distillate now. At this point, I think we're nearing 12. So, guys.
Yeah.
Just buy one.
And again, they're pretty inexpensive for what they are.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you can get there, like this is a regular single barrel. This one is not a store pick. These sometimes are $45.
Right.
You know, the store picks can get a little bit more expensive, but you can find them on closeout again for $45. So these are typically a minimum of 4 years old. You're never going to find anything lower than 4 years from them. Although now they're sort of transitioning into 6-year distillate, and that seems to be their new norm. Although I would not be surprised if they still have the bottled and bond and stuff like that, but the 6 years is kind of the new standard for them. So
yeah, very good.
Big fan, big fan of New Riff. My semi-smaller distillery is Wilderness Trail. Now the bottled labels are changing, so they won't look exactly like this. So be on the lookout for those. This is a wheated bourbon. I wanted to have a wheated option up there because we can't forget about our wheated fans, like you.
Right.
I was gonna pick a Maker's Mark bottle, but then we're like, let's get a little bit away from the big six guys. So of course you can still go and get yourself a bottle of Maker's Mark, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I recommend trying something from someone else, like Wilderness Trail. Very, very science-forward distillery. They are hyper-focused on their quality, and they make sure, I mean, this is a pick from one of our friends here, Angry Irish Mac. This is a 5-year, 10-month pick. When they get to the 6-year-ish mark, these are out of this world. This is an amazing pick that Mac did.
It is. And it's not in the big cities, anything like that. This is out of Danville, Kentucky, so small town.
Middle of nowhere.
Where it really started, a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know, before the cities got big and everything. So.
And guys, when you can try something from a craft distillery that has a good product like New Riff, I think that's when you really start to find your particular niche, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Buffalo Trace fan. You know, I like their stuff. But then you're like, oh man, Michter's, Wilderness Trail, Willet, you know, all these other companies, like, oh man, that profile just speaks to me. There's something about it that I just love.
You find what you like.
And then you fall in love with it. It's just a distillery that's growing and becoming new and better every single year. And then you get to be on that train when their crazy high age distillate starts coming out. You're an early adopter.
And they're $50-$60. I mean, they're not expensive.
Yeah, then you're a craft whiskey hipster.
There you go.
You were there before it was cool.
That's right. So now let's get into something that's got a little finish to it or has been barrel finished, that type of thing. So this is a barrel brand. This is their foundation. This is their double barrel, 5 years old.
$60 bottle.
This was such a surprise to us at how good this was. And it continues to be. Now, this is a blend. A lot of what they do are blends.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah, this has got Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, Maryland in it. It is anywhere from 8 years down to 5 years, but quite a bit of 8 and 9 year in it. So it's a 73, 23, 4. I don't know how they figure that out. That's a derived mash bill. They just kind of did some averages, type of thing. But really, really good, and like $50, $60.
$60.
Yeah.
And double oaks are a great way for you guys if you're a little bit afraid of trying those whiskeys that have those crazy older age statements and then kind of spending the money to get there. The double oaks give you an opportunity to try something that's closer to that profile because you have now aged in one new charred oak barrel and then into another new charred oak barrel. You have a little bit of a advanced, faster aging.
Right.
So it's not actually that, it's not going to be the same thing, but it gets your profile a little bit more used to something with a higher age statement. So if you're afraid of moving into those 10-year bourbons, maybe get yourself a double oaked and see what you think about it.
There you are. Great bottle.
Yeah, that one's good. I got one that I like even more for my double oaked, and that is Cedar Ridge. This is 105 proof on this one, and I selected this bottle because there's more than one way to buy whiskey.
Yeah, I was going to say, Josh, this is not readily available in a lot of stores.
This is not easy to find. But what you can do is you can go to cedarridge.com and they will ship it to you. Lots of distilleries today, if you're in the right state, will ship
which are like
to you.
46 of the states are in the right states. So
Pretty much every state, for the most part, can ship to you. Whether that be from an online retailer like Sealbox or Barrel House or Bourbon Outfitters or something like that, or the distillery themselves. I always prefer to order straight from the distillery because I know the money is going straight to them.
Right.
There's no middleman, there's no distribution charges or anything like that. It's just all for them. And this one in particular at 105 proof, we just had this on our live stream last month, and Ben was over here with us, and Ben freaking destroyed that bottle.
Yep.
He loved it. Man, so flavorful, so fruity. And again, this gives you an idea of what Cedar Ridge might taste like when their distillate is 10 years old.
Right. And so, by the way, this is their distillate.
Yeah.
So
100% their distillate, not sourcing at all.
Right.
So really, really good stuff coming from Cedar Ridge.
So let's go to local. Now, again, this is local to us.
Yeah. Local for you is wherever you are.
Yeah. And so
in case you needed us to explain
exactly,
it.
Right? So what's great about these is that not only can you pick up things that are local, you can support a local distillery, so support a local business. You can also go to these and enjoy the social piece of bourbon.
Build a relationship.
Most of them have tasting rooms or bars or that type of thing. Some of them even have restaurants. I mean, man, if I was living in the Clarksville, Tennessee area,
you'd be eating at Old Glory every day.
I'd be eating at Old Glory every day.
Every day. That lunchtime rolls around, you're the first one, you're waiting in line outside.
Yeah, so they've done a lot of things. So this is Broad Branch. This is their standard 100 proof straight rye whiskey. This is, what, $59 or something?
$59, $60. Yeah.
So, and with a local, with a craft, you're probably going to pay a little bit more.
Because for most of you guys, you don't live down the road from Wild Turkey.
Right.
You don't live down the road from Old Forester. I mean, some of you probably do.
Sure.
But for the majority of
the rest, drop us a comment.
The majority of the rest of the country probably lives where there's not something right down the road from them.
Right. These guys are in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
It's an hour from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get a chance to go and actually talk to people that have skin in the game. You get to meet with the actual distillers, the owners of the company, the people who have genuine care and blood, sweat, and tears into what goes into every single one of those bottles.
Yeah, to your point, skin in the game. I mean, you want to know something about what they do, they'll tell you. I mean, they will tell you. They'll tell you what's coming, and they'll probably give you some tastings of it, some things like that. That is one of the best parts about it.
Oh, yeah.
Is being able to do that. Just go hang out and have some fun and meet some other people. Maybe they've got a whiskey club where you are. And it's a great thing to join in because if all you're doing is sitting around drinking bourbon, you're missing out on what bourbon is really all about.
Like 80% of what bourbon's about. Yeah. It's the friendships that you build around it.
Yes, the social aspect of it.
Yeah, so that's one local to us. I have another one that's local to us. And I chose this one not only because I live 15 minutes down the road and I show up and open and close the bar once a month with my wife.
But don't get paid for it. That's odd, right? You're working over
you know what? What the heck? What's up with that, guys? I'm just kidding. This is Conviction. This is Southern Grace Distilleries. This is their honey finish. I'll talk about that more in a minute. You guys know, probably if you're watching this video, that we did a barrel pick over there. And I mean, we're hearing some stuff about it that it's like maybe the best one ever.
Maybe.
I'm hearing.
Yeah,
it is.
Actually, we have heard nothing bad about it.
Yeah, which and either that means everybody who hates it hasn't told us anything about it yet, or we got really lucky.
But let's clarify on this. We had nothing to do with the actual product.
Yeah, all we did was taste it.
All we did was taste it and pick it and say that's the one we want.
Put my sticker on it right there.
That's so. The distillery, the mash bill that went into it, the aging, the barrel.
All the patience.
That's what made good whiskey.
Yeah.
We just
showed up one Saturday and
that's
said,
good whiskey.
That one, I'll take that one.
And then we did a little work because we did bottle it.
We have some blood, sweat, and tears into those bottles on the shelf sitting over there.
Yeah.
Dang right we do. Dang Skippy.
But we also had a lot of fun doing it. There's a video out there on that.
We did. The people over at Conviction, probably some of you guys are watching right now. I love you all. You're all so gracious, not only with your time, but with your whiskey. And you care so much. I mean, Virginia, their bartender, makes the best cocktails I've ever had. Zach is the best tour guide I've ever had, period. I mean, dude had information galore that I have never heard. I mean, I've been on tours at the biggest distilleries, all the ones behind us right now. You know what I heard about at Heaven Hill? My dominant nostril.
Yeah.
Tell me you're bullshitting without telling me you're bullshitting.
We have a lot of fun with that one.
Zach had information that dated back before bourbon was even legally being distilled, before it had a name to it, So it's that kind of stuff you get at these smaller distilleries. I chose this honey finish because we have not mentioned finished whiskey yet.
Right. Other than the double oak, which is
technically finished, but this is totally different. So there are wine finishes, there are honey finishes, there's, Jesus Christ, a million things, other types of spirits finished. There's, we can go on.
Yeah.
We can go on. It's another way for you to sort of dip your toes into the whiskey thing. If you're a little unsure about straight, unaltered whiskey, period, the end, then maybe something finished in honey, or finished in a sweet wine, or finished in maple syrup would be a good way for you guys to get into it.
And again, if you've got your local that's doing something like that, you don't have to go buy a bottle.
You can go in there and try it.
You can go in and try it. Mm-hmm. I mean, man, if you lived in, well, you don't have to live there. You can just go visit because everybody goes and visits there. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And you go to King's Family, you're going to get 10 free pours. As long as you got your ID.
Get your bottles up here, Dad. Let's show everybody one more time everything that we love and why we love it. Here's some recommendations. These are not the only recommendations. Just because we didn't mention something that you guys are out there who are seasoned whiskey drinkers watching this video, just because I didn't say, hey, Bardstown, or hey, Peerless, doesn't mean we don't know about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that the whole world doesn't know about it, but put your suggestions in the comments for everyone who is uninformed.
Yeah.
Let them see all the other options that they have. Give your notes on them, your favorite bottles.
Talk about your favorite local.
Exactly. Why we should be looking for X, Y, and Z brand. Love to hear from you.
And like great bourbon, our videos get better with time.
And as always, take care of yourselves.